I sit back here and I think about this game that's going on that everybody's participating in and holding back from telling you, but just sitting back there smiling in your face, trying to get you to talk to them, trying to fake meet and greet you, acting like they don't already know about you. And then when you sit back here and you give them the chance and opportunity to hang out with them, they sit back here and they play. I look toward the near future, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can this benefit me in the near future? Is it going to benefit me at a job? Can it benefit me with a wife? Can it benefit me with a roof over my head in the near future to the point that I don't really have that much to worry about, but just the basics of paying bills and, you know, just worrying about, the little basics of paying bills and taking care of that? Because it seems to me that everybody is playing a role to literally set you up for failure, to set you up for the kill. And you know how they say everything that seems good, everything that seems, seems all well and splendid before your eyes is not all that good. You know what I'm saying? Every male to a female, every female to a male that present themselves that might look super attractive, look highly attractive, ain't all that good. You know what I mean? They might not have a good personality and all that, but you just judging them off of looks. Like, what can this do for the long run? You know? Because I'm seeing all this stuff right now. And if I want to meet somebody and get to know them and hang out with them, are they gonna let's say, due to their personality, are they gonna still keep up and still stay on that same level of personality, or are they gonna change in the midst of being around you and start switching up? You know what I'm saying? Because being a targeted individual, being put on a government watch list, being put on a terrorist watch list, just so the military, the CIA, these government organizations could have the right to test their technology on us, on me, on us. What does this do? Because as a male, you could bust 1,000 nuts in the midst of being a targeted individual, since you know that you're being targeted and being messed with by the government. What is it going to benefit with? What is it going to benefit with you? Because I was talking to some females, some foreigners and stuff back in the day, you know what I'm saying, dating them, and they were talking about wanting to have a kid and wanting to do this and wanting to do that. Come to find out, one of the chicks that I was talking to ended up dying due to cancer. See what I'm saying? So like I said, what that would have done to me, and then especially me figuring out and finding out in the long run, in the long term, that I'm targeted, I would have been a single parent. See what I'm saying? With all this extra stress on me, dealing with, having this kid and being targeted by the government. See what I'm saying? Like, what benefits? Because you could talk to a person, right? That's how the story goes. You could talk to a person. You could be targeted. They might not be targeted, but then also they could witness what's going on with you. Let's say they could end up getting diagnosed with something. You see what I'm saying? Something deadly that could take them out. Or let's say they can make something up and say that they diagnosed, with something just to play mind games with you. But let's say they got it for real. And you got a kid with them, let's say you might be employed or you might be unemployed and they might be employed. Now, all this stuff going to come down to you. See, this is the real seriousness that, you got to think about in the long run when it comes to you being targeted. You just can't just think about the moment of, I'm just going to, just get up with this, be in a relationship, live my life to the fullest, and act like I'm going to ignore what's going on in the midst of it, because it's still going to take place. All this stuff is still going to take place before your eyes. So what is it going to do? It's still going to affect you. So what is it? Keep on striving to push forward, living throughout this of your freedom of rights being taken away from you? Or ignore that and just keep on trying to keep your head up, pushing through all the stuff that these people try to come at you with, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because it just don't add up to me. See, I'm trying to be in a situation to the point that if I meet, if I meet a down ass woman, you know what I'm saying, a down ass chick that's willing to understand my situation, my problems, and willing to be like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying, we can still, I like you for who you is. Forget all that stuff that the government doing to you. You know what I'm saying? You could be with me, you know what I'm saying, stay with me, whatever. They got their own little place or whatever, because you already know you ain't gonna be able to get yours. Like, this is just how deep this is, man. You know what I'm saying? Once they put you on this target watch list, every car, every apartment, every house, everything you try to get, they have people in position to ruin that for you. Period. This is thinking about the past and thinking about the present of all the situations and stuff I done been through. They have people in position to stop you from having stuff, period. If they're listening to what you're thinking about and broadcasting that secretly onto people to act out before your very eyes, what make you think that it's going to benefit you in the long run with you having a roof over your head, having you know, having anything in your possession, a car, anything in your possession? Like, that's not going to be tampered with. Like, that's not going to be messed with. You know what I mean? So I guess the whole obligation is to wake you up to this, to keep on messing with you, and then to instantly get you to commit suicide, and instantly get you to kill yourself, instantly to get you to take yourself out. Because people talk about, yeah, it's a sacrifice game. It's meant for you to sacrifice yourself, sacrifice other family members and all that. Nah, the whole government, once they target you, basically your whole family basically targeted. But how I'm looking at it since I was born up north, raised in the South, and all my other family members that were born down here in the South and raised in the South, they ain't too much really studying them. But for some reason, by me being born in a whole nother region and being raised in a whole nother region, it's like they just got it so much out for me to the point they want to see me. They want to see me and my family dead and gone for the same ones that been born, in the same region and raised down here. And something ain't right. You see what I'm saying? Something just ain't right. So, like I said, if I talk and be in a relationship with a female, with a chick that understand my situation, is it gonna slow some of this stuff down? Is it gonna not inflict problems amongst her? Because like I said, that's how the government works. They could diagnose you with something, they could diagnose her with something, which they do stuff like that. And then it all comes down on one of y'all, you know what I'm saying? And what's gonna happen. Because you can't forget the man-made diseases that they make up, you know what I'm saying, to kill you and to kill you all fast, slow, whatever. You can't forget that. You can't just live your life high vibrational, low vibrational, and not think about, like I said, everything man-made that they got out here to try to ruin and damage a person. You can't just live like that. You got to think about that. So what is it going to happen? What's going to happen? Like I said, I think about this every day. You know what I'm saying? I think about it every day. They say it follows you state to state. You know what I'm saying? City to city. Like I said, what are you going to get out of it? Because the feedback that these people having to act in front of you, to give back, really they ain't got to give it back, because like I said, they seeing everything of what you see, and they hearing everything of what you saying to the person that you around, and what they saying basically probably to you. So I mean, like, it's not benefiting you nothing, being targeted, being used as a terrorist example in your country. You see what I'm saying? For them to use their stuff on you, their technology on you. Every second to a minute, they're demonstrating their technology use, having people on foot to demonstrate it towards you, putting people in a position at these jobs, man. You know what I'm saying? When you got to go grocery shop, when you got to go to the doctor's office, they got the doctors, you know what I'm saying? They got them in stage positions. Like, what's the point? Because if you're dead and gone and you're the main mind, the main eyes and ears that they're trying to play with, who are they going to play with next? How long will that person last? You see what I'm saying? In this game, will they instantly take themselves out, realizing what's going on, or will they try to hang in there and last just as long as you? See what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm talking about. And I'm looking at all these people that live around me, apartments, like I said, brand new stuff in them, and all that. A lot of these people ain't got no outside furniture, so I already know who the bots, who the real known bots is. You know what I'm saying? For the ones that do got the outside furniture, like I said, they still playing a role. But I'm looking at all the stuff I was buying and stuff that I was trying to get and how it was given to me in the condition that it was given to me. It's so much hate toward an individual of how the government targets you to the point to try to take you out. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And I can guarantee you all my southern born and raised relatives, they're not really highly being targeted. They're not really being targeted like that. But like I said, for all the ones that I know that was born somewhere else and raised here, everybody's highly being targeted. You see what I'm saying? Whether they know it or not. That's why I said it ain't no love. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you making friends and everybody chilling and ain't nobody sneak this and the gaslighting, it could be so much helpful for the communities. But instead, they got these people out here playing roles, selling their souls to have the stuff that they got to try to kill you. And then the Masons, they doing it too. They trying to bring down the next man. They not trying to build. They not trying to build the next man up. They want to recruit you just so they can sit back here and try to play these games with you. And I know the stuff that they do. You know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors is like, what's the point? You got these sorority girls riding around, they stalking and stuff, but they got the little tags on their cars and stuff, you know what I'm saying, indicating that they down with, down with the little, organizations and stuff. They trying to bait you in, trying to get a kid out of you so they could have you, you know what I'm saying, set up. They got all these local rappers that done died behind these females, setting them up because they done took an oath up under the government, the Illuminati, to play games, or unless they did it themselves mentally and they just mentally effed up and they just decided you want to set the person up. But there's so many rappers, local rappers that done died in the midst of these communities because they didn't know or they wasn't realizing what was going on before their eyes. You see what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm saying? I think about this stuff all the time, man. Like I'm being real, I'm being serious. This ain't no, this ain't no babbling off and no games that I'm sitting back here saying. This is real talk. Like I said, if nobody don't like it, they can unsubscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't step out my door without an NPC, an inorganic being placed around me, knowing that I'm stepping out my door, walking out their door at the same time and all that stuff. Like, that's not benefiting me. That's benefiting them. They got the place to stay to be able to do that. See what I'm saying? I'm living with a family member. I'm living with, you know what I'm saying, my kid phone. I'm living with a family member. They're benefiting more off of this game than me. Just by synchronizing, just by peeping out their peek hole, looking out their blinds and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Watching me every single time I come and go from somewhere. That's benefiting them. It's not benefiting me. You see what I'm saying? So let's just say I wanted to give in and be like, well, okay, I'll go ahead and just go through all the BS that they throw at me, at the jobs and all the extra stuff they try to put on me and all that stuff. Like I said, even though they see me giving in, they're still going to put more and more stuff on you. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's no escaping that. Once they mark you out for this dark side experiment, that's it. That's it. And you could try to keep your mind and your head leveled up to not think none negative. Like I said, you still gonna see some negative stuff going on before your eyes because everybody plays a role. Like it's too bad. It's so bad to the point that I be sitting back here trying to go to the parks and stuff. Not even just to smoke or nothing. Like I said, just to walk, exercise, step out, be one with Mother Nature. And it's just People being dropped off, like I said, in work uniforms and places I used to work at, trolling, you know what I'm saying? Doing all types of indications, dealing with psychological stuff. It's like it ain't nothing but like I said, it's just a, a silent secret game to try to kill you and like I said, send you off into the mental facilities and to have these mental facility beings, it's like you're replacing them. They'll have them come around you doing all types of stuff, trying to get you locked away and sent away. And then they'll be the main ones walking and roaming this earth. But all the people that could think on their own and do stuff on their own, they'll be squared away and locked away. You know what I'm saying? Or be in a mental facility. Like I said, this is $1 billion investment. This is $1 billion game. $1 billion, you know what I'm saying, little thing that's going on with a lot of money going toward this. Because I could sit back here and say, I'm about to go get some chips. Just, like I said, I can sit back here and think of anything, food, clothes, anything, the brand, anything. As soon as I think about it, they'll detect it and they'll demonstrate it, have it broadcasted. I'll go to the store. Before I go to the store, I see people with the same name brand of clothes I was just thinking about on. Go to the store, a whole bunch of people just sitting there waiting to try to get the stuff before I could get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a non-stop. I'm gonna imitate you. I'm gonna get it before you get a game and all that. Like I don't get it. You talk to a female. If you're a female listener, you talk to a dude. It's like the bot females. They'll try to get up with your dude and try to say they done had them first. Guys, it's the same way. Like what's the point? I'm not living no life for no game. Even though they got me in this simulation, I'm not living my life every day for no game. You know what I'm saying? I'm living my life for my purpose. My purpose is not to sit back here and live throughout this little Down syndrome matrix of all this buffoonery stuff that they're putting before my eyes and try to have me solve it and to go along with it. It's not, my life is not for that. But since I live in a military town, that's what they got set out for my life. See what I'm saying? It's surrounding areas. That's what they got set out for you. I just don't get it, man. And like I said, when it comes to you trying to get stuff and all that, they try to, give you stuff used, stuff broken, all that. Like I said, it's not going to benefit you, though. Can't even look at TV, man. You can't even look at TV. You can't even think of something and look right on TV, right on the television to see exactly what you were just thinking. And you got dumbass people out here talking about, no, they're not reading your mind. They're not taking what your thoughts and broadcasting it on TV just that quick and on the radio and stealing your ideas and running off with it. Yes, they are. You just ain't made it to that point in life yet to figure that out yet. You just too low vibrational not to see that. See what I'm saying? You either ain't wake up to it if you being tampered with, you being played with, or you just, like I said, you just ain't got the capabilities of seeing it. But they doing it with me and a lot of other people. They sure the hell is. I don't know, man. Like I said, it's real serious. It's real deep and real serious. They'll put a person everywhere that you go, switch them out with somebody real quick before you get there, just so they control you. Similar names, anything. They could be the same nationality as you, you know what I'm saying? They could be Dominican, they could be Italian, have your same bloodline, which they got a lot of people, since they done studied my bloodline, studied my family, like I said, they got everybody. Then that Dominican, Italian, based upon, you know what I'm saying, my family history, all that playing a role. Bringing people from, like I said, from where I was born at, have them be a meteorologist and all that. Like, this is real deep. This is real serious. You know what I'm saying? And all the information going to where? The facilities, to the prisons, to the county jails, to the CIA, to the FBI, most importantly to the military, to the Air Force. So what's freedom? You know what I'm saying? You got to ask yourself, what is freedom? If this exists, if this experiment exists, what is freedom? It's not no freedom. Everybody's on synchronization time and everybody's on military time. Everybody down there goes to break on break at the same time within these communities. Everybody has to do everything on time. Whether time exists or it don't exist, everybody has to do it on time. But the sad part about everything, they want you to go and live your life by everything that they show on television. Everything they show on television. Because remember, that's how you came into this world. That's what you seen. That's what you believed in. What you know is all a complete lie. That's sad, man. I didn't want to wake up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a good thing in a way, but it's a bad thing in a way. It's a gift and a curse by waking up. But I didn't want to wake up. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they assigned me and my folks these apartments and had these people placed and assigned around us and had them going in our apartments behind closed doors. And it's been the same ever since. It just ain't changed. It's still the same thing ever since. Like I said, they just basing it off of your mind. Whether it's you, your mom, your dad, or it's just you. They just basing everything of what's going on with you and your inner circle of family off of your mind. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you have the capabilities of knowledge of knowing. And since I got the capabilities of knowledge of knowing and seeing the truth and all that, and then them cursing me by naming my name like they named me, that's the reason why this is going on. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You probably can't hear that in the background, but they got the noise campaign with the car alarm, the little D and all that stuff going on. I'm trying to frequency detect. But that's what I'm saying. Cause how you gonna sit back here and expect to know that people around you playing a role, and then think, like I said, most importantly, when it comes to you making money, which you gotta have that. Most importantly, to have a roof over your head and to have everything, to buy everything. You know, so how you think that it ain't gonna be nobody else playing a role when it comes to the money? You see what I'm saying? And like you would just sit back and sleep. And all of a sudden, while you were asleep, and throughout all these years, all this stuff was being secretly created in your community, in the world, to go towards you and to go toward everybody else, to wake them up so they could witness hell on earth. You know what I'm saying? We were just all sleep daydreaming, and before you know it, they just created a live movie in the flesh before our eyes to wake us up to. And now everything is just, you got to go this route, you got to go this, go in these directions, follow these directions, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand, man. And for everybody to take the oath, most importantly, for the opposite sex, by you being a man, and for the female taking an oath, and for a female to be a female, and for a man to take an oath to play games with these females, and so forth, so forth. Like, that's crazy, bro. And then they get mad too, man. They get mad when you sit back and you have your mind set out and want to go to the woods and want to separate yourself from everybody else. Like, the people that's behind this, the little devils that's behind this, they get so mad. You know what I'm saying? They even got them out there on the highways, like I said, on the way going to where you going. But once you cross that certain county line, the local police of the city that you live in, they can't really too much go across that county line. Now they got to inform the other police that's in that county line to go, come out to come and search you and look for you and all that. They not about to do all that. I go to Harris County and all that. Like, they're not going to literally just keep on sending all these people just because I went to another city limit line to come out to try to indicate that they know what I'm at. They know what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? It's just the local police, they get real mad because, like I said, if they're not out strolling the streets trying to track and surveil you, like I said, the people got to do it. The same people that been running you away from them from the get go, they send them out. See what I'm saying? It don't matter who. If they like I said, they look right, they don't look right. You know what I'm saying? They got mental disabilities, whatever. It don't matter. They send them out. Like, these people literally can't think on their own. This is a real serious issue that's going on. These people can't think on their own for real, so they gotta use your mind and your eyes based upon what you're looking at and what you're thinking of, just so they can have an idea. Period. To come up with something to eat for the day. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they all got roofs over their head though, because they're supplied with this. You're having these opportunities stripped and taken away from you because you're the one being the main experimented person. See what I'm saying? That's why I said, man, it's a dirty, crazy game. And when you get to this level, because it's the highest level right here of being a targeted individual, once you get to this level, it will make you, you know what I'm saying? It will make you not want to deal with nobody. It will make you not want to be around bots at these jobs that they're hiring. Let's say you come from the east side, like I do. They'll sit back here and they'll have some south side. They'll have basically your enemy of an opposite side planted and working at the job with you, just so they can have, the opportunity to see what you're thinking and know what's on your mind by working around this person. Just like they try to do to me at the last job. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Like I said, you're against homosexuality, they'll have some, some homosexuals hired. Everything of what you like, they're going to turn it, switch it the opposite, have that around you. Everything of what you don't like, they're going to switch it around. That's why I said you might as well just live day to day with your ears closed and your eyes closed. Cause what's the point? You might as well live day to day, 24/7 with your ears closed and your eyes closed to keep this game from being broadcasted and you seeing it before your very eyes. You might want not even open up your eyes. You might want not even, you know what I'm saying, have your ears open. Because that's all it is, man. A 24/7 experiment. These people don't give a damn. They know they ain't got no purpose in life. They don't give a damn about their life. They know their purpose is to mess with you. So they basing everything off of you. You know what I'm saying? They living day to day because of you. You're motivating them due to their non-personality lives and non-purpose lives. They living because of you. They figure, yeah, I might not be all that smart. I might be an inorganic being. I might be mentally disabled or whatever. But since I have the opportunity to mess with this person, that's the reason to give me the reason to live day by day. See what I'm saying? Straight up facts. So what's the point? That's why I said once your community done showed you, once your community done showed you that it ain't got no love for you, why are you gonna sit back here and work hard, make money in it, and give it back to the community that's trying to kill you? Most importantly, why would you sit back here and work hard in a community that's doing this experiment towards you and give money back into it that's trying to kill you? I don't get that. You don't do that. You're supposed to work hard or really work smart, not hard, or work hard, make your money, and spend your money gradually. Not be watched and everything of what you spend your money on with your own eyes because they got the technology to detect that. They know what you're buying. And then on top of that, they send back here if you try to buy some, you know, trying to do whatever they could do to try to mess it up. You know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors. I got everything set up, like I said, to play with you in the midst of you sitting back here trying to enjoy it. You see what I'm saying? So basically, like I said, you give it back to a community that don't give a damn about you. Nuh-uh. You know what I'm saying? How I was raised and, stuff like that, it's not about that. You know what I'm saying? That's a no-go. That's why they try to stop you from making money, because they already know. You being experimented on, they might fake hire you, give you a fake job opportunity, but they going to do whatever they can to try to run you out the job and test your brain to run you away, which means now you ain't got no money to be made to give within the community. Like I said, that's effort with you. You ain't got no money to pay no bill either. You know what I'm saying? So now you broke. Like I said, this matrix reality is real deep. Life itself is real deep. It's real crazy and deep. And they'll definitely make you want to wish that you was a kid again. Cause this right here ain't nothing to want to sit back here and be happy about, to be proud about. I don't give a damn if you got a roof over your head. This ain't nothing to be proud about. When everybody know what you got going on behind their four walls, and their houses and their apartments and their condos or whatever, and their little dorms, college students in it, and they know what you got going on. That's not something to be proud about. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I live for truth. I live for the real truth. I live for real freedom. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Deep, 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 deep. That's all they do. That's all they do. Ain't even going nowhere. Just indicating that they hear you talking, broadcasting your thoughts, hearing what you're saying right now. Because remember, everything that would take place in your community, it all goes off of you. Remember, they don't have no life. Ain't nobody around here got no life. They ain't got no purpose. It don't matter what kind of college degrees they got. It don't matter about none of that. Because like I said, all I see is people just so-called going to work, if they really work, and come home and they don't do nothing. Just sit back, have, watch every second to a minute and be told what you doing. That's it. Be on standby. That's it. So like I said, when you woke, you're the only relevant one with a purpose in your community. Even though they're trying to kill you and lock you away and put you in the mental facility, you're the only one that got a purpose. Everybody else don't stand a chance. They don't have a purpose. They got to realize that. They're living day to day off of social media, off of TV, everything that's being created off of the targeted individuals that they're demonstrating on TV. They're living day to day because of that. You know what I'm saying? So the moral of the story is, like I said, just stay to yourself. Because you ain't going to do nothing but just go into a deeper hole by fooling with somebody else.